Thanks for joining me for today's short scale study. It's great that you're practicing today. Today we're going to build our technique in the key of concert C major. But before we begin, let's review the names of the notes that we're going to need on the baritone, or the euphonium, for the key of C major, and then we'll jump into our first playing example. So, we're going to start by needing the note C, first and third valve. Then we'll need D, E natural, second valve, second finger, F, and G, first and second valve, first and second finger. So we'll need those 5 notes to do concert C major. Let's jump right into number 1, major 5 quarter notes. I've got my metronome set at 60 beats per minute. 1, 2, ready, begin. Now, if you made an error, it may have been with our E natural, our second finger, second valve. If that's the case, go back and play number 1 again, but use your second finger for E natural. Okay? By the way, that's what makes concert C major major, is that E natural. We'll move on to number 2, major 5 eighth notes. 1 and 2 and 2 and go. Now let's move on and play that series of notes in the pattern of thirds. Try to stick to the composer or the author's breath marks when you're playing this example. Breath mark is the composer's way of showing us where the musical punctuation is in our songs. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, and. Next, let's focus on our tonguing and play our expanding intervals drill. 1 and 2 and ready and go. Good. I hope you're still playing using your second valve, second finger, E natural. One thing I want to also mention is if you have any sticky valves, make sure that you have enough valve oil on hand and make sure you can oil those valves. My first valve here is just a little bit sticky today, and I've already put some valve oil on it, but I'm hoping that it'll stay good through the rest of today's scale study. Now let's move on to our final example together, and let's do that. One of the things that I'll say over and over is that we always want to strive to play with a good steady tempo. So using a metronome is a great way of doing your scale studies, and setting it at 60 is absolutely perfect for me. And the other thing I always try to mention is try to play with the very best tone. What is the best you can make your baritone sound? And then try to strive for that each and every time. Here we go. Last one, number 6. 1, 2, ready. Well, there you have it. I hope that you'll consider playing this exercise again very soon. Also, I would hope that you would consider playing other scale study exercises and then other lesson book studies. As I'll always say, keep practicing and I hope to see you again soon.